Going to run very high all the way through the weekend. And, you know, during the winter, we have some fun with Karen Scullin outside covering the flakes. In this particular case, it's serious when we talk about the floods, Karen, and I know you're outside. At least there's no snow.
At least there's that. But yes, we do have the water rising. I'm right here in front of Raspberry Island. It is closed to the public as the Mississippi keeps inching up those rocks. And we're not done yet. As Ian just mentioned, we've got quite a few days before this river actually sees its crest. The Mississippi is rising in St. Paul, pushing up all around the capital city, and the changes are coming quick.
I was here with my kids 2 weeks ago. Went to the park, and we were riding the scooters on the sidewalk, and now it's gone.
Right now, it's in moderate flood stage, but it won't stay there.
And that will continue to rise well into major flood stage through the weekend into early next week, cresting at about 18 feet.
Popping up with the water are the orange barriers and barrels, closing at least 4 roads and 16 plazas, parks, trails, and landings. Harriet Island, just one on the list.
I'll just make the public safety announcement again that we continue to please do not drive around barricades as they're there.
Overall, very few homes and businesses in Minnesota have been impacted by flooding so far. The Red River of the North is the biggest concern, but other rivers and streams are still rising. The one thing everyone is watching besides the water is the weather.
Right now, we are entering what we hope to be the peak of this event, which should be occurring over the next week to 10 days. That is assuming, and that is an assumption, that we don't have any more significant sources of precipitation. And unfortunately, we cannot guarantee that.
Now, the health department also joining the governor today, warning people to stay away from the flood water. There's always hazards and toxins in the water. And for those who live on a well, who use well water, they say if it's flooded, consider it contaminated and don't use it in any way whatsoever. But again, here we at the Mississippi, it just keeps rising. We're looking through the weekend into early next week before we might see it to start to go back down. So be careful if you're going to be in and around the St. Paul area. For now, we're live in St. Paul. Karen Scullin, Fox 9.
All right, Karen, thank you. We're also